Okay, welcome back. Andor Gyulai here. Set 2, doing a review for Travis and Ben. Ben is somebody that I've worked with for a few months and do kind of some consulting for and helping him. I think he's going to be an exceptional player one day. He's the lefty over here serving. So set 2, they won the first set 22-20, and they're playing, I think, Mark Burke and that 7-foot kid. Okay, so it should be fun. Let's watch. Again, Ben, I love the serving. Big. Oh, Travis. Travis, looking at that, let's look at that. I think what's happening is look, your foot started on. Okay. Then you pulled it off. And then you did an extra negative step to pull off. Look at all that extra footwork. So where I think you should be is starting almost like that with your feet. So notice your left foot is off the net. It's a middle play. Then you actually step on and block, or you pull. But because of your starting footwork, you're doing all this extra stuff, which is making you very inefficient and taking a long time to pull off. Plus, look at it, all the hip turns. Look at this. Look at this. All that extra stuff to get off the net. Whereas I also think if you start like that, ready to pull off the net, it's easy to go on. So it's easier to read and actually make a good move to go on because you're less concerned about that. We're going to work on your footwork, Travis. There's a lot of stuff around that for you. Nice set, Ben. Come on, Ben. Okay, this was the one that I was thinking about with the stretch step. I think I saw this. Okay, ball's coming. Look on contact. Look what happens to your hands. Okay. So what happened is, this is the interesting thing. There's a few things happening here, Ben. Watch your foot. Okay, number one is as this guy is going in to hit, notice your hands go in there. That's a very difficult place to move from when your hands are starting inside like that. I want your hands starting outside when you're basically about to move. Number two, you're standing up on contact, which negates the split step. So you're not able to split step and move effectively out of that because you're in an up extended motion. Okay. I would ideally want your butt dropping down as he's about to contact the ball so you can explode out of it. So you're going up on contact and then you have to go back down to try and move. Whereas I think on contact, you should be right there, down already, so that you can explode out of that on contact. I hope that makes sense. Got some good videos online. Make sure I'll send those to you and then you can go. So I think there's some stuff happening with your actual contact point and where your body position is, number one, and well, number two, and then number one is your starting position of your hands on contact on defense. I think this is good. I'm happy we picked this up. I didn't see this until now. Nice play, Ben. Look at your hands again, Ben. Look at your hands. On contact, look at your hands. You can't move out of that. And then look on contact how stopped your feet are. You can't explode from that position. Okay, that's good. I thought that was brilliant. That was the stuff that we spoke about and worked on. It's interesting, your side out percentage on that front middle set and then the back set where you're going is extremely, extremely high on a pretty good team. So I think we got to be running and trying to set up our offense like that as much as possible, especially because you're a lefty and people already get messed up as soon as you start running combinations in place. So I want to see more of that. Great serve. Great serve. I hadn't seen enough of that. Let's say you got. What's interesting is you guys are scoring a lot of points on him on that side, and you guys kept going to the big guy. I didn't understand that. Oh, it looks like it's just bad luck. Went through the middle of your arms. Bad luck. Again, Ben, that's where we talk about you have to have that pokey. This is like killing me right now. Okay, so look, you've got no pokey. I want to see a short little Steiner right here. And I also want to see this establish this 60% shot here, where you hit this thing at 60% towards his line. You see, they're just reading you so well because you haven't established those other two plays. Got to fix that. That's like a major thing we got to work on this week. Travis, that was that footwork on the blocking. You got to get your footwork correct. See, that's the problem that I always feared with you. You could see even my old self when me as an old player, this was what I was doing to you. Notice your angles are bad and he can basically block everything on you. This is why you have to establish that short line ball. Look, so now he can penetrate with his right and take everything of yours. I think we got to think about also coming in a little bit more straighter on your approach. Okay, it seems like you're getting caught on balls that are dying on your inside there. I think if you come a little bit straighter on your approach, it would set up your line shot. So there's going to be times to come in a little bit straighter to actually set up this easy line shot. Travis, look how long it takes you to pull. You and I got to work in your footwork. Your footwork's terrible. Maybe we do a video on that stuff for everyone else. Now, Ben, what's interesting is you haven't served his left side again. It's like I don't think you're paying attention like you and I spoke about where am I scoring on my opponents enough. You scored previously on his left side on this line, and you didn't serve that again. You've just served him twice to the middle. And I think that is also an interesting play on him because if you serve him down, Mark Burke down the line, what it does is it allows Travis to really kind of block a little bit more court because his line shot isn't as large. So I would actually try serve Mark's line and then have Travis block seam, which would then help you because he doesn't have a sharp, deep angle because he's all wrist, the way he contacts it. So you could basically have Travis push with his right hand and block more of his seam ball. So, yeah, I think that's because you're not being smart with your offense and the way you're serving. Again, unstoppable out the middle. Every time. Just run freaking middle or back. It's amazing. Look at your hands. Okay, again, look at your hands. And then look at, you got no power out of that. So we got to work on the split step and then being able to, on contact, split step, split step, split step, and power and go. Look, and look, you even moved the wrong way. You moved with your right hand the wrong way. Oof. Okay, so bad read. So you're going to be able to go nowhere with your foot like that. Look at your foot. Your right foot went. Travis, bad footwork. Ball's almost all the way out. You should have switched your footwork at this stage. So when that ball starts going this high, look, you're still doing the wrong. Oh, look how bad your footwork is, Travis. You and I need to work on footwork badly. Man, I just want to say your hands are freaking money. It is really impressive. Hit that. This is something I'm not happy with, man. I want to see more hitting on two. Like you look at even the little guys like Bruno and Alasol. Alasol sets Bruno all the freaking time on two, and Bruno hammering balls. I want you to be hammering balls. I don't think there's an aggressive mindset that you don't have here that needs to be coming into the play. I love your hands, everything else, but I want you hitting balls. Okay, please. Okay, again, you're not thinking, where have you been serving points? I would like to see, even after you just serve the points, serve this line of his and see what he does. Okay, it's like you guys are not seeing or thinking about where you're making points strategically. Great pass. Again, back set, you're unstoppable. Okay, really, really awesome. I think you've got to be working on running that a lot more. Nice up. Come on, Ben. You got to get that ball. You got to get faster. You got to get that ball. Ben, I want you to notice something on Mark's footwork here. This is the example. He's not doing a proper full split step. But what you'll notice is when that ball is about to be contacted, notice he's going down and not up. Notice he's in a down position, which allows him to at least explode out forward and up. You're often in an up position, so your body would normally be up higher, okay? And then you would go. So I think perhaps I'm looking and thinking about it. Maybe there's some stuff going on in your starting position. So maybe what we should consider doing is having you start higher and then you go down, because I think what's happening is you're starting low and then going up. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. I've got a call. Okay. One self. Cheers.